All right, so this is exactly how I negotiated a creative deal. You're about to see it raw and live. So just give me a second. So anyway, so I want you to pay attention. This is a lot of different kind of strategies that probably you've never seen live with a home seller. And that's what I'm, really committed that you see right now. So check out the entire thing. It's unfiltered, it's raw, it's unedited, except this first part, because if not, you're like, what are you doing? And we're gonna take it from there. So we're gonna meet the guy, we're gonna negotiate, we're gonna come up with creative terms. Do I buy it, do I sell it, do I not? We're gonna find out. Oh, all right, got it. We're gonna still go. Okay, so we got master bedroom over here.
Master would probably be this one back here.
Okay.
It's under construction pretty much.
All right, got it. So we've got living room here. Then we've got kids' room is over here, correct?
It's got the attic space right in there too.
Okay.
Panel is in there on the left side there.
Oh, got it. So how old are yours?
4 and turning 1 year.
Oh, okay.
May.
That's the fun stage.
Yeah.
I mean, that's a stage you don't sleep that much.
Yeah.
Okay, and then over here. Okay.
Would you guys be able to make an offer today?
Yeah, we can sit down. I mean, I always do.
Okay.
So we've got. Okay, so then you got another closet here, water heater here. No.
That's actually this bedroom here.
Oh, okay, got it. So that's the walkway to there. Okay, then we've got a space here.
That space in there actually has a washer hookup, so you can put a stackable in there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we have another hookup as well in the other bedroom.
Got it. Okay, so here you could put washer and dryer. Then you got the big closet.
So ultimately, if you were to Airbnb it, you could Airbnb this side of the house,
Mm-hmm.
and then Airbnb that one bedroom, or however it works well.
Got it. Okay, so then.
There,
Okay.
let them outside and then.
Yeah, go ahead. Yeah, let me see that side now. All right, so then we're looking at everything. I mean, it's a nice property. Let me turn this. Definitely gonna probably get a new. All right, so we've got. Where is? There it is. All right, so get this thing off here. All right, so then you got your washer and dryer here.
And then hot water unit is in there.
Got it. So this is basically unfinished here. Not too much. Okay. So we got this here. And you got another.
Bathroom there. Shower, standalone shower.
Got it. So you got stand up shower here. I think the only, and then you have, okay, obviously you got the deck over here. You get it. Okay. Got it. So you've got 3 bedrooms, 2 baths. We've got, no, I'm good. Yeah, you can close it. All right, so then we've got, I'm looking at right now is we got unfinished. Actually, give me one more second. Let me take it. Let me go over here one more time. Okay, so we've got, all right, so this room is unfinished here. Don't need much. Oh, big dog. Okay, then we've got here. Not too much more. Here, look, shower right here. Okay, we're gonna bring this down. There we go. Okay, perfect. What's up, buddy? They're good. They're not barkers. That's good. Yeah, all right, now I'm good. Thank you. All right, so what kind of comes up for me initially is gonna be it's cute. It's a cute house. Not sure on it could work. Just gotta make sure all the numbers work. All right. Probably we could, let me get my computer. We could probably have a seat over here. Okay. Let me sit over here. Let me get my stuff. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab my computer. Okay, so now it's a nice property. It doesn't really need a lot. It's a super easy rehab. Basically, get in, get out. We just have to buy it right. Yeah, I'm trying to think how can I make it a win-win scenario. I'm thinking the best bet is going to be, I think the best bet on this particular property is going to be doing something creative, just because it's a little bit unfinished. You got to get it finished, but it's a great location, great lot, doesn't need a lot. My biggest concern is going to be, got to get an inspection done on the property. Not light on paint, just clean up certain things. Like I would just clean this stuff up, just make it look more cleaner. Not much. Okay. Okay. All right. Let me get this. Thanks, sir. Let me get this over here. I'm gonna push this a little bit. Perfect. I got everything else I need. Okay. And where is? Okay. For legal purposes, I want to make sure that we're in, so nothing that you think I said is not accurate. Okay, so I got a couple ideas. So normally, what I'm going to do is I'm going to showcase to you a couple things, and we'll kind of come up with a solution together. This property is unique in a sense of, none denying it's not a nice property. The only thing is comps. When you do comps, it goes off of factors, right? So you have to do an appraisal off of these bases, which is right now. So whenever you're doing comps, you've got to establish first. You got to find what's 5 years up or 5 years down. Just FYI, I'm showing him the value, how to do an appraisal. 5 years up, 5 years down, right? Then it's got to be similar in square footage. Then it's got to be similar in style. So you can't comp a 1920 to a 2000. Sure. You can't comp a 2-story with a 1-story. Like, it's got to be similar. Then similar in upgrades and downgrades. Then it's got to be has sold within the last 6 months. And then you take all of this and you come up with a value. Okay. Right? So then when you were coming up with your value, wasn't saying that you're off. The only thing is this is the appraisal on your property, right? Mm-hmm. So when we pulled it, and it was ranging. So it was saying, okay, well, it's ranging from here to here, and we're like, okay, where is that even coming from? Where's these numbers coming from? So then when you factor it in, and this is also in perfect condition. Now, obviously, there's some things that need to happen to the property. So it's saying your property is 3-bedroom, 2-bath, 1,184 square feet 1 acre of land, correct? But it's 1920. So right off the rip, to get insurance on it, everything changes at that 1920 mark, really. So now, so we're looking at this, and then it has the pictures from when it was listed before, which is 2 years ago. So it looked great, and I know you got in that 200-ish range, whatever. I think it was like 220 back then. And so on this, and did you ever get a home inspection on the property when you bought it?
Purchased it, yeah.
Okay. You still have that?
I do.
Oh, you do? Okay, great. If I can definitely get a copy of that, that'll be great.
Sure.
So home inspection. If you could just email that to me, that'll be wonderful. So when we pulled out comps, it's saying, oh, property sold for $500,000, property sold for $476. The only thing is,
Sorry, what's your email?
oh, it's Franklin.
Franklin.
Yep, just the American way to spell it. At
trueinvestors.com. Yep, I got it right
yeah,
there.
that's it. That's it. And so then, here was the part. The only comps that have sold within the last year is 1993 and 1978.
Okay.
So right when that, and this is for anybody, so this is just like, this is the comps, right? So right then I was like, okay, I agree with you that if this thing was in top tier condition, I personally think it's going to range from the, it could range anywhere from almost like a 310 range to 360 range. Probably in between that, but it's got to be perfect, right? So that's my idea. That's like, okay, that's kind of what I'm thinking in my head. It will range, and after seeing the property. So now what comes up for me, thanks, is now that you kind of understand this is how we come up with comps, I would say we both agree that the comps here are iffy, just because nothing has sold that's similar of this property. Right. Mm-hmm. So then what comes up for me is, at the end of the day, we still have to come up with a solution to this property. And then how do we come up with a solution? So the way I look at it is we're going to create 3 different scenarios.
Okay.
But the first thing is, what's the goal? Right? So the goal when we're on the phone, you're saying, well, the facts of it is that you're saying that the property is, you got about $217,000 on a mortgage, ish, right? Okay, so
And that's from obviously the partial claim that I had to do, the deferred payment, because of the whole situation last year. It ended up making me go all the way, almost back to the same when I purchased it. So.
And now the other thing is, so on the property, if I look this up on the property records, is it going to show you and your wife is the owners?
No, just me. I'm the decision maker.
Okay, so you're the decision maker. And then, okay, sole, husband, owner. Okay. Okay, and then, so now these are the 2 facts. And then the other thing is, we've got a goal. So your goal, let's say bare minimum, if it was cash right now minus the mortgage, what would that number look like is the goal bare minimum? And I know there's a maximum, but we're looking at like, what's that bare minimum look like?
Bare minimum is like $40K.
Okay, so 40K, that is bare minimum, that's how much I need, right? Okay, all right, so now what comes up, so this is the goal, plus or minus. If we can get more, great, but we got to be at least here, right? So now what comes up is we've got a couple things. We've got fast, slow, creative, right? So if I'm looking at the investment side of it, and if I say, okay, well, if I purchase this property quickly, I still need to rehab it. I still need to put time into it. I've got mortgage payments. I've got all these things I've got to think about. So let's say I would sell it, I would fire sell it for in that 320 range. That's me saying I would sell it.
Right.
But now I've got to go in here. I've got to finish that room. There's some paint to do. There's some cleaning to do. It's not heavy, but worst case scenario, it could probably be anywhere from a 10 to 15 range. Okay. Right? That's how I'm looking at it. So I always like going high. So I'm at that range. So now I look at this and I'm saying, okay, but if I also sell it, we have realtors, we have closing costs, right? So if you're at 320, and it's realtor commissions. Let's say it's 6%, and then closing costs, is at 1.6%. So 7.6% total for closing costs and all commissions, which is 3.3 on all sides, right? So then that's 7.6%. So now you take 320,000 into 7.6%, right? And then that's $24,000 worth of cost, right? So now I've got this cost, I got the rehab cost, and now I've got to make a profit, because obviously that's how it works, right? If I don't make a profit, nobody wins.
Right.
Okay, so then on this particular property, anything over 300,000, we at least have to make 25,000 profit. Okay, so I'm kind of just breaking this down, kind of show you, the real deal behind it. So now, if I take all these costs out, so if I say I got 24,000, now I got minus 15,000. Now I got, I'm gonna take that out. So 320 minus 15 minus 24,320. Jeez, Lord. Sorry. So 320,000 minus 24,320 minus 15,000 minus $25,000 profit puts me right at 255-ish. Okay, so hopefully you're getting something out of this negotiations. So if you could tell, it's not simple, but at the end of the day, we have to do something with Chris. And so if you're interested in becoming a true investor and be a part of the community, go to trueinvestors.com right now. Love to see you on the other side. If you got a deal, let's make this thing happen. And anyway, so keep on taking notes. There's a lot more to this. Right? Okay. So now now this is one option. I'm going to go through all three. Then then you're at 217.
I do want to let you know really
Sure.
quickly as well. I
Sure.
do have somebody coming at 4:30. That was the final.
Okay.
Just FYI.
No problem at all. So then we've got 217. Perfect. So that puts us at 257. So we're like $1,500 off. Okay?
That's how much you would purchase it at.
No, the way I would do it is, this is one avenue. This is fast. Slow is saying, hey, we could put it on the market for you and see if we could sell it in that 350 range to 330 range.
This one wouldn't work because it's slow. I need fast.
Exactly, yeah. So I'm just going over the options. Now here's the creative. The creative, I could say this, which we would do a contract right now, right? So this would work. I'll give you $40,000. Then what you would do is we would do a seller financing contract with a 6-month balloon.
Well, okay.
Right? So because really my goal is to get you cash right when it's a clear title.
Right.
Clear. Here's your cash. It's a clear title. There's no other issues. It really is at 217, right? Mm-hmm. If it's not, then we would deduct whatever this is saying and give you the difference. So basically, we're purchasing it, and I would make up the difference. I would just say, hey, it should be at 217, and you're going to get 40,000 above the 217.
Okay,
So,
got it.
So if the mortgage really is at 217, we're going to give you cash 40 grand. It's got to be, but it's got to be broom swept condition. So the way I would do it is say, hey, I'm going to give you 30, and then when it's broom swept condition, meaning everything's out, you're going to get another 10 for the 40 grand.
What is broom swept? So broom swept condition.
Everything's cleaned out. Like you don't leave this place a mess, because then I got to come back and clean it.
Got it.
Does that make
Got
sense?
it.
So then, basically, then we would have a 6-month balloon, and then just say, hey, because we're going to go in and just fix it and put it right back on the market.
Okay.
So, out of these two options, which one would you kind of like?
I kind of like. How much? What would my profit be here? So if I owe let's just round up to 220, right? Mm-hmm. You're 55. That's what 25.
It's 257. This will take a little bit longer, just FYI, because now we're coming up with a lot more money, which was going to come out of this profit right here is going to go down for us. So I already know our partners would probably lean towards saying, hey, get it. If he wants to go fast as possible, this actually is going to be the fastest way. This is faster, I would say.
What's the closing date for something like that? How long?
As fast as the title could be clear.
Okay.
So if the title is clear within a week, that's something that could happen.
So rounding up, that's like 37. Let's say 30 something, 39. Okay. And then this one here would be 40K
Yeah.
deposit.
Yeah, it'll basically be 40K total that you would receive. We'll have to make sure that the title is clear, everything you're saying is legit, and that could happen anywhere from 7 to 10 days ish or sooner.
Yeah, they're pretty much the same amount that I would end up with.
Yeah, this is going to
Right.
take a little bit longer because then we're going to have to come up with it. This is actually going to be like medium speed, just because the amount of income. So I would have to ask for this amount, have to get it approved. This could take anywhere from 20 to 30 days.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
If I
Even-
do this, that's okay.
Yeah, this
I-
will just be faster just because it's a lower amount. So
Sure.
we could just, that's simple.
Okay.
Does that make
And then
sense?
what's a 6-month balloon? What does that look like? Like what
We're putting it
happens
right
when-
back on the market. Just basically saying, hey, within 6 months or less, it's not going to be under. Because what we're going to do is keep the mortgage
Oh, okay.
under your name
I see.
so we could get in and out as quickly as possible.
Yeah.
So you want the 40K? No problem. We'll give you the 40K. So it's like you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours. But we'll do seller financing.
I see.
So we'll basically transfer the deed to our name. The mortgage is
Gotcha.
still under your name.
Okay.
And then we're going to be selling it within the next 6 months or less.
Okay. And then when you say 6-month balloon, that's like paying off.
Yeah, we're paying the whole thing. We're paying everything off.
Got it.
Mm-hmm.
But from here, I don't get anything else from the 6-month, right?
Mm-mm.
Like it's just a 40K, right?
It's just the 40K.
Okay.
It's just the 40K. Because it's kind of like, I understand your situation, so I'm
Mhm.
like, okay, what's the fastest way that I can help you? That will benefit and create a win-win for
Do
everybody.
you think you can get that approved? You think
I know
that's
for a fact. I already got this approved before I got here.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll
Because
do
I
it.
was like, hey, I'm pretty sure he's going to be seeing more people. I need this approved because when I go to a property, like I said before, hey, I'm ready to sign a contract when I get there. So you can
Yeah,
call the
yeah,
other
yeah.
guy. If this is what you want, we can start on paperwork. You can tell him, hey, I'm already good to go. Thanks,
Yeah.
I already sold it.
Let me. So true investors. What kind of reviews do you guys have? How long? have you
Horrible
been-
reviews. I've only been doing this 20 years.
Oh.
No, I'm just kidding. It's like, yeah, you can look up my name more than anything else, Franklin Cruz.
Okay.
I've just been doing this a
Um,
long time.
Okay.
Mhm.
Oh, that's good. All right. And you're the end buyer, so that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What comes up for you?
All right. That's so good, but yeah, it clears the minimum.
I mean, now I can say is like if we sell it, let's say that we sell it for more than 320,
Okay.
right? So let's say that we could sell it at the range of 330 to 350.
Mhm.
Then what we can do is say, hey, if there's a way that we can actually give them more money, let's say we're hitting, I guess, I know I can get this approved pretty simple because this I don't even need to call in. If we could sell it at 340 to 350 and the rehab really is about 15K or less, then we're like, hey, can we throw him another 5 to 10K? But we have to make sure we sold it at this range.
Right.
That's something that's possible. So, but that would be the back end.
Okay.
So the front end would be 40, the back end could be this.
Let's do it.
Okay.
What's your inspection period though? First and foremost, I do.
That's
wanna
going to
ask.
be like in the next 48 hours or less.
Okay.
So we're going to have somebody out here inspect everything as quickly as possible.
That's good.
And then just move forward. Yeah.
On paper, what will your inspection period be? For,
On paper?
Yeah.
Like in a sense of like somebody coming out here for the inspections?
Like when would the inspection period be over? How long do you?
Well, we get it under contract as long as you're the real owner and as
Sure.
long as that 217 is
Sure.
legit,
Yeah.
like we're moving forward. So our due diligence period is
I can
literally.
show you the actual paperwork right here.
Yeah. Show it to me. So just to be clear, this is what you want to do, the creative side. So basically it's mortgage is going to be 217, 40K at clear of title. And then we've got right here, if we can sell it between this range, we'll get you anywhere from 5 to 10 more.
I'm certain, but because of the per diem and because I'm literally in transitioning from owed arrears, I guess it's called arrears,
Yeah.
into the partial claim taken into effect. I would like to say that I feel safer saying like 220. I know it's 217. I think it's actually 216 and some change, but I only say that because literally my account online, my mortgage account, does not reflect it yet because I'm literally transitioning April 1st, after the first payment is made.
Yeah.
After the first payment is made, April 1st, HUD takes over that missed payment portion, and it's non-interest accruing account that gets paid once the house is sold, or if or at the end of the term.
Got it.
So that's the amount that HUD is taking and putting it on the back end there.
And that was on top, but this was in, what day was this? Oh, February. Okay, so this is 15K on top of, and the balance was here. So it's going to be in that 220-ish range. So basically, if you still want to walk away with 40, I think what we will do is to offset it is anything above that, basically like if it's above this number, we'll offset it with the rear agreement. So if we can sell it in this range, basically saying, hey,
Yeah, you pay. I got it.
yeah, so just take it out of this rear part.
It's really just gonna be like nickels and dimes, if anything, but
Yeah.
you know, it's not much. So
Because I think this is going to be like a $3,000 difference. Because if you're looking at 205,
Well, it's not 205. That's the thing. According to Planet Home Lending, who's my lender, they said that it would be 201 and some change. I got on the phone with them yesterday, and
so we.
But I
it's not
heard
gonna be,
I heard 201 from them.
Okay.
I was like, wow. It's like they said, yeah, it would actually eat up, I think, a little bit of a difference.
Yeah, I think same on partial going work out. March 14th too. So,
Yeah, I sent that in already. This is just a copy for me.
okay. Yeah, I don't.
My payments are right here. Going forward, starting April 1st, 1640.53.
Got it. Okay, so you did like a loan mod.
Yeah.
Got it.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense to me.
Yep.
And then we've got. Okay, this looks really good.
All right, I say let's write it up.
Okay, so let's do that. If you want to make that phone call as well,
Yeah,
let them
I'll
know.
do that.
And
I'll
then, can I get your driver's license as well?
Yeah. Yeah. Let me grab that for you.
Okay, so now we are moving forward with a signed agreement. All right, perfect. So now we're moving forward with a signed agreement. Coming up with a creative deal. Okay, so let me get.
I'm gonna step outside just.
Yeah. No problem at all. And then there's paperwork that I've got to get you to sign as well. So just FYI. Okay. All right, so this is gonna be a fast deal. Okay. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is go through, I'm going to highlight all the seller's packet right now. So we could do that. I'm going to take the terms that we just put that to the side so we can make sure that we're clear. Okay, I'm going to highlight. I'm going to show you what I'm doing here. Okay, so now, here we go. Okay, so I'm going to fill this out here. So basically he's going to fill all this information here. So that'll be the first one. And he's going to initial, sign here. This is the photo and recording, consent release, mortgage authorization form. So we get that. Okay. Then he's a seller. He's initialing there. X and C. Fill this out here. So you see here. Okay. Then we've got lead paint disclaimer. Property has no lead paint. Now this is pre here, so it may. We're going to double check that. Okay. Then we've got. Let's go fill all this out. This property disclaimer form. Get all this out. So basically, just highlighting what he's got to fill out. So if he knows the answers, and you'll hear me kind of go through this, just getting everything prepped. Okay.
He,
Okay. So
how do you feel about this?
what's that?
He's driving all the way from St. Pete. I explained to him, I'm here to sign a paper right now. I love your deal,
Yeah.
but he's stating that since he drove all the way from St. Pete, he said he's ready to sign and he's willing to do 5K more, is what he's willing to do. He wants to see the property because he drove over an hour, is what he wants to say. I don't know how you feel about it.
Yeah.
Because I want to sign something right now, today.
Yeah, I would say we're kind of already doing that on the back end already. And I just know this is not a simple deal the way that we're structuring it. So I would say I'm almost 100% sure he's not going to go above us on that aspect of it, just because one, right now, then we've got to move pretty quickly. So we've got to get title clear immediately. I've got to get the trust in place as well. Just there's a lot of legal stuff to get complete and done. I mean, at the end of the day, an hour is an hour. You could have got here earlier, just like I did as well. That's kind of how I feel about it. That's just on my side. I mean, $5,000 is not a maker or breaker. That's why I wanted to put something on the back end for you, but to me was handling what you need right now, which is the 40. You know, that's kind of look at it. So if you're like, and I still don't know what that payoff is, so I don't want to, and he doesn't either. So it's like, we need to find out what the payoff is, because really if the payoff is lower than the 217.
Do you think we can jump on a call with my lender? If you have any
Sure.
questions?
I mean, the title company is really going to matter because they're going to need this right here, this form,
Okay.
which is the authorization or release form, which is this is it right here. So when the title company gives them this, they're going to give us the exact detail.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I'm not saying I don't believe you, but this is how we're going to need the actual payoff from them.
I wanted to make sure that their 201 was actually legitimate, because that's what the agent told me, so I wanted to just...
Yeah, no problem at all, no problem at all. I would say if you are, let's see here.
Request a payoff. Have questions about your 1098 year-end statement or the customer...
So just to be clear, so we're at a $5,000 difference, is that what you're saying? For you to then call him back and say, hey, we're good to go?
The thing about it is that 5K can make a huge difference for me and my kids and my family. I mean, 40K is a minimum to pay off a lot of debt that I got into last.
How about we do this? With no back end at all, I'll just commit to 45.
No back end at all.
Yeah. Because right now I don't know. That's the thing.
Yeah.
So
Let's do it.
Yeah, okay.
go.
So let's just do that.
Let's just go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Because that'll make it cleaner. It's just like, okay, I'm already here. I'm already getting the paperwork situated.
Yeah, that's fair. Very much.
Request a payoff. Have questions about your...
So if you want to call that guy as well.
the customer portal, press
Say, hey man, I apologize. We're
If
good to
you're
go.
calling about a refinance or a new loan, a mortgage specialist will be with you shortly. Okay, so I know that you're getting a ton out of this, and hopefully you did. If you did, please leave a comment about anywhere on this video, below it or to the side of it, wherever you see. And you got something out of seeing how you negotiate something when it deals with creative terms. Remember, anything is possible, everything is possible, and nothing is impossible as long as two people sign and agree. So, appreciate you. And if you're interested in true investors or becoming a true investor, because that's who you are, a person of integrity, go to trueinvestors.com, and we'll see if you're want to be a part of the community, or if you have a deal that we could potentially partner on or look at. I'm open to it too. All right, bye.